The member countries of the Lublin Triangle, Lithuania and Poland, intend to make every effort for Ukraine to become a member of NATO and the EU. This was stated by the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine, Dmytro Kuleba, following a meeting with his Polish and Lithuanian counterparts. Union of Kyiv, Vilnius and Warsaw was founded in 2020. Its main task is to cooperate joint actions for political, economic and cultural cooperation in the region. And after Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, the issue of security came to the fore.
I thank Lithuania for the decision to transfer anti-aircraft systems to Ukraine, which will enhance the protection of our energy system. I am glad that we are making such decisions precisely in this format of the Lublin Triangle. This is obvious. By real deeds, it proves how important cooperation between our states is. We meet in order to support, advise and find opportunities for further assistance to Ukraine, also in the international arena, in particular the European Union and NATO. In Lithuania, we have various economic and political disputes, but we do not have any disagreements about supporting Ukraine.
A few weeks before the start of a full-scale Russian invasion, Ukraine also concluded a military-economic alliance with Poland and the UK. In alliance with London, Kyiv received not only political support, but military cooperation also expanded. By the time the treaty was signed, the kingdom had delivered a batch of lethal weapons to Ukraine, for which the British Air Force carried out 8 flights. Also, as part of the NATO bloc, the UK sent its contingent to the Baltic countries neighboring Ukraine, which is a deterrent.
We are providing countless brave Ukrainians with the battle-winning training, equipment and ammunition urgently needed to repel Russia's. We will support Ukraine for as long as necessary. Ben Wallace, UK Secretary of Defense, in an interview with Sky News.
At the same time, Poland not only sent defense weapons to Ukraine itself, but also provided transit for supplies from other countries.
We know that when Ukraine is in NATO, we will be more secure. Poland is a real brotherly country for Ukraine. We handed over to Ukraine the Rosomak infantry fighting vehicles, which are standing here, behind us, sets of howitzers and Rak mortars. In the future, they will become an important part of the Ukrainian army.
Creation of smaller alliances in Europe is also supported by the United States.
If NATO members are divided into partnership formats or into certain groups to help build capacity and strengthen the alliance collectively, we would like to support this. Julian Smith, US Permanent Representative to the NATO during the briefing.
Another important alliance for Ukraine is the so-called Quadriga with Turkey. It concerns partnerships in the aerospace and defense industries and includes about 30 projects. Among them is the construction of a corvette at a shipyard in Istanbul for the needs of the Ukrainian Navy and the transfer of Turkish attack drones Bayraktar. Experts emphasize that since Western countries do not have legal obligations to protect Ukraine, the country independently initiates such alliances.
They do it for a specific purpose. Here, for example, is the Visegrad 4. It was an agreement between Poland, Hungary, the Czech Republic and Slovakia to coordinate joint efforts for these countries to join the European Union and NATO. The goal is fulfilled. Respectively, the Visegrad 4 remains only a formal organization.
According to experts, while the war is going on, the effectiveness of small alliances for Ukraine with the member countries of the NATO alliance is much higher than with the bloc itself as a whole. Reported by Serhiy Kulas, Krystyna Dombrovska, UATV News.